The nation has the financial capacity to honor its financial commitments and is far from insolvency to resort to surrendering and squandering its natural resources and treasures just to pay for its IOUs. The skinny of the administration's defense on recent international loans it signed up for to boost economic development in this report from PTV's Daniel Manalastas.
The Department of Finance guarantees that the environmental resources of the Philippines will not be used to pay our debt to China. In the weekly economic briefing in Malacanang, Finance Undersecretary Bayani Agabin even challenged critics of the administration to verify their claims thoroughly. This is after Supreme Court Senior Associate Justice Antonio Carpio said that it is possible for China to obtain the natural gas in Reed Bank in the West Philippine Sea if the government fails to pay the $62 million loan for the Chico River Pump Irrigation Project.
Hinahamon po ng Department of Finance ang mga kritiko na tignan at pag-aralan ang credit history ng Pilipinas. If you will look at it, we've never had a history where we reneged on our obligations, even during the most difficult times. Maging ang datos at impormasyon patungkol sa fiscal situation ng bansa. Paulit-ulit po itong tinatalakay ng DOF sa mga budget hearings sa Kongreso noon at maaring ma-access muli ng publiko ang mga impormasyong ito gamit ang website ng Bureau of Treasury. Hinihikayat din po natin sila na kumonsulta sa mga eksperto bago tumungo sa konklusyon na ang Pilipinas ay tunay ng namimiligro mahulog sa isang tinatawag nilang debt trap.
According to the DOF, the economic team is knowledgeable on what kind of agreement they have entered into, to which the Philippines won't be subservient, unlike other countries where China allegedly took possession of their natural resources as payment for their debt.
In terms of all countries in the world, I think we're at around top 40 of the most debt-solvent countries in the world. Bangladesh is at a lower end of that spectrum. So in terms of possibility of failure to pay or over-leverage, it's very, very unlikely. Unless of course, we really bloat it. But if you look, according to a recent statement which we received, I think the perception is total China debt exposure will become 12 billion to 24 billion US dollars. So it's not true. Right now, what we have is a total exposure of around 260 or 270 million dollars.
DOF reassured that if there will be an arbitration of the loan agreement, it will surely go to the Philippine courts.
It's never happened before and it's highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely
To ever happen, yeah. Because again, the Philippine law requires automatic appropriation for our debt obligations.
Daniel Marlastas for The Nation.